back in grade health, I think that everybody needs to keep up their health, and so they should go to gym every day. Another thing I like about school is when teachers take the darlings on trips. I also like school because of all the school sports. Most schools don't let people join until they're in grade 8 or 9, but our school lets you join as soon as you're ready and you make the team. Overall, I think we have a pretty good school, and I would rather go here than anywhere else. Thank you. Okay, next will be Jason and Joey.
Chairperson and fellow classmates. Drugs is a very harmful substance. There is two kinds of drugs. Prescription drugs, which doctors give you for a certain reason, and over-the-counter drugs. I'm not going to talk about either of these. I'm going to talk about marijuana, angel dust, hash, and joints. Personally, I think these drugs are stupid. Many of you probably would disagree. Some of you maybe think they're cool or something. Tell me one thing cool about drugs. People probably think they will never get hooked on them, so they decide to take drugs. He or she walked into school saying, "Oh, I got high last night. It's never cool." Probably some of you are thinking, "What a dummy," talking about how harmful drugs are. People taking drugs are the dummies. Imagine getting hooked and having a craving for drugs. And if they don't get it, they would actually get so desperate they would even take pills out of the medicine cabinet. We should feel sorry for the desperate, helpless drug users who has drugs running their whole life. The brain and spinal cord are affected by drugs. Imagine if you were a person who had never touched a drug in your life, and you went to a party, and you got stoned so bad you went brain dead. Imagine what you would put your friends and family through. People are saying they will never go brain dead or hook on the drugs. People who are brain dead now probably said the same thing. People actually commit murder because of using drugs. Look at Elvis Presley. He died around 1977 because he used drugs and alcohol. He used to be in great shape, but then he got hooked on drugs and got enormously heavy. And then he got worn out so bad he died. I hope now I've convinced you that drugs are bad and think twice before using them. Thank you.
Who will be evaluated by grade scholars?
I love these students who are so well prepared.
Mr. Chairman and fellow classmates, do you know that shyness won't get you anywhere? I know. I can honestly say that when I get into a room full of strangers, I can be very shy. I can usually make friends pretty fast. It's just the beginning that's so hard. Well, even reading this simple speech, I get shy. And what for? I know all of you. And yet, I can't read this without getting shy. Can you imagine yourself at a dance, and this guy or girl comes up to you and asks you to dance, someone who you have liked for a long time, and you're so shy that you say no? There it goes. The chance you've been waiting for so long is gone. Were you ever in a situation where you were left in a room with someone who was a total stranger? You were asked to keep them company for a while. You don't have the foggiest idea what to say to them. And then when you finally do say something, it's the dumbest thing you could ever say. You don't realize it until they leave, and then you think, that you think, I acted like such an idiot. Well, don't feel bad, because they're probably feeling the same way you do. It's okay to feel shy at some time or other, because if you haven't felt shy ever, you must be some sort of superhuman. But if you are really shy, you have big problems, because sometimes when you get older, you could lose out on a job. If you can't work or even talk to people, no one is ever going to hire you, because you won't be able to work with people. It's hard to imagine being that shy. I don't think that many people in our class will ever have that problem.
Now we call upon Edward Google, and he'll be evaluated by Jeremy. Okay.
Mr. Chairman and fellow classmates, air pollution is very harmful to your health. It occurs when waste dirty the air. Most often created waste are the main sources of air pollution. Major sources of air pollution vary from city to city. Automobiles produce nearly all the air pollution in big cities. There's air pollution almost everywhere in the world. There's air pollution going on around here, coming from such things as automobile exhaust, smoke from home furnaces, and there's even in Roxbury there is bad air pollution coming from the mill. When a person inhales polluted air, it stays in their lungs. This polluted air can worsen such sickness as asthma and bronchitis. Tests have proved that polluted air can cause formation of cancer, pneumonia, and emphysema. It could eventually cause the death of some people.
Now we call on our fifth speaker, Barry McCaffrey, who will be evaluated by Thomas.
Mr. Chairman, Ms. Downey, and fellow classmates. School day, good old golden rule day. It has been said that school is the best time for our lives. I think the years we are in school are the foundation years of our lives. It is in school that we learn to be responsible, as we must do our homework and assignments. Every school day we have responsibilities, ranging from small tasks to big ones. Getting up on time, being in class on time, and taking care of our books are just some of the responsibilities associated with school. Although you might think you have a lot of responsibilities as a student, there are a lot more as an adult. You must have a job, have a home, and feed and clothe yourself. School responsibilities are just getting us ready for the responsibilities of the future and the real world. Learning to be mannerly and respectful are also part of school, as we learn not to wear our jackets or hats to class and not to sass and backtalk the teachers. Friends are also part of our education, as teachers cannot teach us everything. We need friends to teach us how to get along with and think of others. It is in school, and it's schools and school sports that often bring friends together. The friends and the reputation you get in school will more than likely follow you the rest of your life. With all the advantages schools offer, there are also some disadvantages. In larger schools, there's a lot of peer pressure to get hooked on drugs or to start stealing. You often want to be part of a gang so bad you don't care who you hurt in doing so. Although you might think schooling is stupid, boring, or hard, it will all pay off in the long run. As an education is needed to live and to conquer our goals in life. Without an education, how could you live in today's society? It is needed for the simplest things, such as reading and writing. Mr. King?
Now we will vote on the five speakers: Barry McCaffrey, Jason McDonald, Jeannie Massimo, Edward McDougall, and Barry McCaffrey.
Hi.
Our first speaker will be Sam Proctor, who will be evaluated up in the home.
Stop wandering.
Mr. Chairman and fellow classmates, my pet peeve is bubble gum. Now, I have nothing against bubble gum, but some people are very disgusting when they chew gum. A lot of people have a lot of bad habits concerning bubble gum. Some of them are people who chew with their mouths open. You'll often see, you see their molars and their tonsils swimming back and forth when they chew. Not a pretty sight. What I really hate is when you go into a restaurant, you sit down, you order your meal, and your hand sinks half a foot into a lot of gum. You're disgusted and you're beginning to wonder what kind of place this is, and you take an hour to get the stuff off your hand. Now, it's worse in school because the stuff can be there for decades and no one knows who owns it. And it's invulnerable to anything but a sandblaster. You know the dimensions of length, width, and depth, but did you hear of the one of large sticky wads of gum? My theory is all the gum under the desks comes from an interdimensional doorway. Another disgusting habit is people who chew loudly. Sounds like jackhammers. It's a wonder they don't deafen themselves completely. And the worst of all are the people who blow bubbles. I don't mind blowing bubbles, nice, quiet, pop the bubbles. People who do it every 4 seconds can get a little annoying. Pop! Pop! Over and over again for like 2 minutes. Sometimes I wish that they'd fly away over the mid-Atlantic and be dropped from 50,000 feet. Well, so my position is that I have nothing against gum, but if you're going to chew gum, at least be a little considerate of those who don't, and be blessed to clean it up.
I'm getting a little annoyed, a little bored by it all. Another one up there. Most almighty.
Mr. Chairman and friends, what is funny, frightful, violent, suspenseful, enjoyed by many Canadians, and defined the wireless transmission of reproduction on a string that warps our minds? Television. I'm sure everyone in this room owns one or two of these beasts, some even more. TV affects all people, kids, teens, and adults. Let's focus on kids for a minute. Are all of you familiar with Mr. T and He-Man? I'm sure you are. They're both famous for their strength and their fighting abilities. I know from experience, my little brother, that these children try to copy off these dudes. On Mr. T's show on the A-Team, no one ever gets killed. People think this is good, but it is not. It makes children think that guns can't hurt anyone, and it's all right to fight. Almost all teens like to watch video hits of Good Rockin' Tonight. Because of this, they either do their homework in front of the TV or not at all because they can't stand to miss the shows. Have you ever seen the commercial Gutbusters? People will run to the phone and buy the spring for $40 because it's a sick woman and a bumpy man on the commercial. Many shows on television that really scare children. There's a man walking down a dark, lonely alley. Then all of a sudden, bam! A werewolf jumps on him and yuck, he's all bloody and dead. The little one watching this will never walk alone again. But TV isn't all bad. I love to sit and watch comedy, drama, or an adventure. For some people, it's their only friend. When you live alone, it's lonely. They have no one to talk to. TV can also help you out geographical terms. On a show about Australia, you can learn a lot from the landscape. You might not see much, and it might be better if you were really there, but how many of us are ever going to get to Australia? In conclusion, I would like to say, even though TV has many bad qualities, I would have to say I would not be able to live without one. Uh-oh, gotta go. Coffee show's on.
Okay, now we go upon the meal and get us when we all ready by dinner one.
Mr. Chairman and friends, I think winter is one of the coldest, but one of the best seasons of the year. You can do lots of things like sports and sledding, like for instance, sledding down the hill, hitting a jump, taking a terrible wipeout, landing down half dead, when suddenly your best friend comes flying over your face with another sled and giving a new meaning to the word pain. Or having a great pond hockey game and just skating along innocently when your little brother two-fours you over the head with a hockey stick. And then in a daze, you realize you forgot to let him play. And there's a terrible urge you get to sometimes when you see a teacher to pick up some snow, roll it in a ball, and let it throw, and then run. but those things you hate, like I do, like shoveling the driveway and snowplow comes along and fills it in, or going out in a blizzard to borrow something from the neighbor. And what about getting up in the morning and looking out and seeing a blizzard and being happy when you suddenly hear that most of the schools around your area are closed, but yours. Now give me a break. Whoever doesn't close school should be shot because they don't know how rough it is just to get to the bus in the morning. Some people in our class, like me, have the same problem. We can't seem to make it to the after-school bus without getting our faces stuffed with snow until we are frozen solid. You try to negotiate a deal, but what do? They say no, and they just stuff more in your face. All in all, I think winter is a great time of year, and I'm sure all of your classmates enjoy it too.
And now Jeremy Plummer and Evan will go.
Speech. We're not going to gather it long to get to insert all the speeches. Why didn't you have that? Why didn't you have that? Why didn't you have that? Take your time. See how you sound. Don't go back to the Grade 8, well, grade 8. I want you to take home your tape. Listen to it. See how you sounded. Consider how you could improve the next one. And if you don't want to do that, just put it back in the box. But it's not your tape, it's mine. And I want it back. Back in the box. When you bring it back after you heard it, put it in the box. Preferably alphabetically.
Johnny Sugar.
Here, TV.
Okay, Harvey, please.
Does that make it nice, Graham? Can you hear us?
Yes, Al.
Oh, wow. Try the white one. Try the normal one. Try the normal one.
We're ready now, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I think that pollution is terrible. Did you ever just look at the side of the highway and see the mess? Pop cans, chips, everything all along the side of the road. Sometimes while you're driving through Port Hawkesbury, you see huge amounts of smoke rising from the pulp mill, and the smell is terrible. This is unhealthy to the people and could possibly, if they got too much, it could make them sick. In just a day, tons of pollution are poured into our skies, such as exhaust, smoke, gases, which cause acid rain. Acid rain kills fish, crops, and puts acids into our foods that we eat that could make us sick or even kill us. All this acid rain, littering, and sending gases and chemicals into our lakes and rivers is just horrible. We kill fish, animals, and someday we could even kill ourselves. Garbage is a waste that humans don't need anymore. We have junkyards to keep all this junk, but we are actually running out of room. Good land is being used to hold the garbage. We try to burn the garbage, but that only sends more harmful gases into our air. Hopefully, in the future, people will invent new ways to get rid of pollution and new ways to use garbage, like maybe, in the future, to use it to run our cars. In closing, I would like to say to respect our world and keep it clean.
Now our final speaker, Deborah Smith, who will be evaluated by a toastmaster.
You ready, Tim?
How many minutes? 2.5.
So two, if you're
Mr. Chairperson and friends, today there's way too much violence in this world of ours. When will it end? More and more innocent people are getting killed for no reason at all, day after day. I think even in our own province, or even in our own community, it's getting worse. More people are being murdered, raped, mugged, or there are sometimes hit-and-run incidents. You would think that by now most people would be getting sick and tired of hearing all this bad news and not enough good news. Well, for one, I am. I wouldn't mind if there was a ban against all guns. Then all the guns in the world would be vanished. This would be great, but probably also impossible. What's the use of all this fighting anyway? It makes no sense at all why people must be shot. Is it that hard to say sorry, or whatever it is you have to say? I don't think so, but maybe it is. Maybe it's they're scared that someone else may laugh in their face because they did the right thing, but not what everybody else wanted. Well, so what? Who cares if they think you're wrong? It's doing the right thing that counts. Even on television, the violence is just disgraceful. I know sometimes I may watch it and I should, but there could be some maniac kid out there getting some crazy idea about bombing his neighbor's house. Well, I think this world is just getting out of hand. But what can we do about it? Write a letter to the president and ask him for once to stop fighting with other countries? Well, I think if he read that, we wouldn't get a reply back. I guess maybe we could try to stop fighting with our brothers and sisters. But, like I said before, it would be great, but impossible. For now, I guess all we can do is hope and pray that we die peacefully before World War III.
Wait. Mention people real please, and then try to say.
Lisa McCaffrey, Neil McGinnis, Daniel Collins, Kevin Proctor, and David King. Hey, we never heard the joke.
You want to take it down or what?
Because Jeff has to leave at 12, and we won't hear his evaluations. We're going to give us his 2 evaluations right now. Come on, Jeff, let's go.
We took in USSR. Do we need this for USSR? Okay, leave it on the floor.
Come on, Jeff. Everybody find the seat, please. Thank you. I'm glad someone remembered.
If you don't remember, Bremer's speech was on racism. I found that Bremer's speech was a pretty good speech. She seemed to do a lot of research. She knew what she was talking about. The speech topic was original and nobody else had it. Kind of interesting. Her opening was very good and it caught my attention. She got right to the point and supported all her points with good examples. She was nice and clear and was easy to hear and follow. She also seemed to know the speech by heart. She was very confident, and overall, I think she did a very good job.
And now?
Dale, helmets on, wearing helmets on makes speech to do and all that stuff. Dale's speech was a pretty good speech. He had a topic that a lot of people in the class could relate to. A lot of people own the agencies and schools and that stuff. He seemed to know what he was talking about because he has an agency. I thought he knew most of it off by heart, and he gave good examples of all his points and ideas. He was easy to understand and spoke very clearly. One thing he could improve on was he seemed kind of fidgety up the podium.
Right now, stop. Excuse me. When we're doing the other evaluations, we have to try to remember Jeff. So just jot a little note down in your head as to what you thought of his evaluation, so you'll keep him in mind when we're doing our voting. You may leave the things as they are, but after the next period, we have to clean up this module. If you're a person playing cribs, you may play during lunchtime.